Hello, chickens. This is the fabulous Adam Richard, and I have a theory. Oh, hello, chickens. Welcome back. The last episode was a bit hectic. Didn't really know what I was doing. I still don't. I mean, it's been 1300 and I don't even know how many episodes. Where are we up to? 26, 32, something. Is it 1317, 16, 17, something? I don't know. I get lost. Anyway, we're doing Matt's massive missive about the story in the engine. And Matt's next bit, he says, the barber's aim throughout all of this turns out to be his desire to end the gods once and for all, to destroy them outright. The doctor figures the best way to do this is to overload the system with the shortest story of all. He's born and he dies. Simple as that. But of course, that simple summation of the Doctor's life carries within it everything we've seen and more. Every TV story, every book, every comic strip, every audio, every Ice Lolly story cards. Oh my God, the Ice Lolly story cards are a thing. And some nerd on the internet has preserved them all and you can download it as a PDF. I think it's on one of the DVDs, maybe. Like... It's probably on a Blu-ray set where you can look at the Ice Lolly cards. Who knows? Weetabix collectible cards. Yeah, they're on there as well. Every bit of fan fiction where Adric gets by Turlo. No! Matt! I don't know how to deal with that in this new world of me not having any equipment. My laptop died and I'm trying to do this in the most... rudimentary ways possible, and you've made me do a sweary. Oh my God. Matt says, okay, well, maybe not every bit of fan fiction, although I'm pretty sure John Nathan Turner wrote that last one. Oh my God, Matt, you can't say things like that. I mean, I did read that book about him that you sent me, and it sounds like he probably did, but oh, you can't defame the dead, can you? Oh yeah, let's go for it. Let's just call him all sorts of things. Matt says, we're treated to a collection of clips from all the TV doctors on a small TV. Are you growling, Nala? What are you growling at? Is the dog's growling? Look at what she doing. Nala, who are you barking at, honey? Where did you go? Nala, come on. What's going on? What's upset you, sweet pea? Oh, my God. Go back to your couch. No, Nala. There's nothing there. There's no one there. Is it a possum? Is it a cat? Someone foolishly walking their dog? I walked you already today. We went to Aldi. She loved it. She said she loved it. Anyway, we're not looking at Nala. She's at my feet. I'm so sorry. It's going to be hectic here in dog world. Barking Nala. Back to Matt's missive. I know you're like, oh, you can bleep out the swearing, Adam. Why can't you get rid of the dog? Because I like it all to be a bit, realistic and whatever goes on here. We're treated to a collection of clips from all the TV doctors on a small TV that harkens back to my earlier experiences of watching the show on a little black portable TV. Mine was white from Stan Cash, the Tin Shed Cowboy, but it was black and white, the actual television. It was a small little black and white TV, but I loved TV so much I would watch anything, like just in my room, just little tiny television. And then after a while I had like a tiny little color television, but I did have a stereo VCR and I had like speakers either side so I could listen to my Star Treks as they would come in. My Star Treks. I loved to hear the spaceships go past. I loved to hear the thrum of the Enterprise, which put me to sleep, frankly. It was on very late at night here. I mean, I had them on video, but, I finished work at like 1 a.m. or something. I was working in an adult bookshop selling, plastic-wrapped magazines. Are you all right, Nala? All right, calm down. Matt says, as well as guilty late-night viewings of naughty films on Channel 4. Oh, that was SBS for us. naughty films were like, because they're all foreign. Foreigners get their kid off, not the British. Matt says, but as lovely as this is, where the hell is the seventh Doctor, aka my Doctor? Bit of a snub. Oh, Matt, I'm sorry. Did he get cut out? Matt says the Doctor's simply complicated story overloads the engine, and in good old-fashioned Doctor Who style, it blows the whole engine up, including the spider, which is simply the best resolution ever in my mind. Death to all spiders. Matt hates spiders. Matt and Peter have that in common. They're both British. Peter moved here regardless of the spiders. Matt doesn't even like the idea of the country of Australia because of our spiders. But they're mostly harmless, the big ones. Like the bigger they are, the more kind of, meh they are. I did see Nicole Kidman the other day on like a talk show talking about, maybe it was on an Instagram reel, and she was talking about picking up tarantula where she lives. Did she live in Nashville or somewhere? But yeah, got a tarantula in a jar because the kids were all screaming. And I'm like, that's the Australian vibe. It's just like, oh yeah, big spider, fine. Not a tarantula, they're not fine. But you do you, Nicole. Anyway, Matt says... I do love that the Dr. Omo makeup at the end is wonderful too. I wouldn't have wanted this one to end on any form of bitter note. Even Omo deciding to take care of the barber from now on, giving him the name of his father, just strengthens the argument that everyone can have a place, a home, a community that will care for them and look after them. Hurt people is such a life lesson to us all. Oh my God. The worst thing is some ditzy bird. You can't call people a ditzy bird, but my sister's been watching maths. Before she went to Vietnam, I was here with her for a few days, and we watched an episode of Married at First Sight, and one girl just keeps saying, hurt people. And I'm like, has she been watching Doctor Who? Is there a crossover of Doctor Who and Married at First Sight now? It's the Australian maths, which, if you listen to Saoirse Ronan, is the best one. It is the most chaotic one. It is some very awful behaviour on that show. A lot of people who don't look like people, like they pretend, like their faces are all kind of puffy and strange, and the men all have too many tattoos, and all their shirts don't fit. I'm like, dude, like I'm a fat person. I know how to dress for when a shirt's too tight. Like, just because you're muscly, also your shirt doesn't fit. Like, do something about it, dude. Why am I calling these people dude? Anyway, hurt people. I can't believe the Doctor Who has infiltrated maths. What is going on in this world? Anyway. Everyone can be better. We just need more compassion, kindness, and empathy. Matt says it's a lesson the whole world needs right now. Gosh, this season is delivering the feels. There have been many feels this season. I do agree. In the closing moments, Belle once more brings up the little girl she saw, which the Doctor writes off as stories leaking out. But from the stories we've spent the last 63 years watching, we know, once mentioned so significantly, there's more to come from this little thread. Oh my God, it's true. This episode has been delightfully weird and crazy. It's the kind of story you'd only ever get in a Doctor Who story. It's unique and different, and in a TV show that's 63 years old, that's no mean feat. This is as near as perfect as this series gets. It's a simple story, but told with such depth, such passion, and such power. It's incredible that this mad little show can have existed for so long and yet still manages to deliver something that feels different, fresh, and new. Wonderful. Oh, Matt, that is wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for the Matt's missives. I do love them. So I guess we have to move on now. The next episode, shall we continue? The music just came on and stopped real quick. I don't know how to work this thing. Yeah, shall we continue for the rest of the series, or should I jump straight into the Dalek master plan? No, we'll jump into the next one. I don't know, but I want to do the new old ones. I'll do the new old ones. I'm just doing it. So if you can't find them, hit me up, send me a message on the Hootie link. What's it called? Patreon. Or somewhere else. You can send me a message on Instagram, wherever you feel like. I'll be around. Anyway, I'm playing the music again.